Yep. Yep, okay. Grab my chats. Bear with me just a moment. Folks, I need to get chat set up and turn down the desktop audio a bit. God dang. Bear with me just another moment, folks. And we'll darken some clouds. 2. The chat app I'm using is very good, but a little complex to set up. There. We got chat. We got a game. We got a good time. I also got this new controller courtesy of one of my followers. Poison/98. It's awesome. And it feels fantastic. I'm going to put it on my Amazon list if you guys want to get one. I was worried that the, the thumbsticks didn't feel like they had a lot of movement range when I was just playing with it. But they don't, and that actually isn't a bad thing. There's a lot more sensitivity, which I think is a good thing. It's a lot more, precise. Alright, let's see what we gotta do. Wait, what? No, we already had all that. Okay. Culture. Analysis. Oh, Lord, no. Hold on a sec, folks. I don't think we saved last time. Well, that's okay. Nobody was watching anyway. Because we didn't... Yo, dear Lord, we didn't save last time. Alright, that's alright. We can do that all again. The problem last time was I kind of forgot what it was I was supposed to do. And that was the issue. Now I know what to do, so it should only take a minute. Now, the saddest feeling in the world... You know what? I can't argue. I think you're right. But most of that time was spent trying to figure out what to do. Now I know what to do, so it shouldn't be too much lost time. So we gotta go get Gordon. He needs... Oh, he wants to talk to Max. Yeah, that's where we were, but we only have to get, like, 3 people moved over before we do that, so that's not a huge problem. We gotta get a whole bunch of stuff anyway to build the houses for these people. So first we'll get Gordon moved in. Once Gordon's moved in, we can start recruiting other people. Eyes are a little dry, folks. My apologies. I keep saying I'm going to go to the Dollar General and buy eye drops because of my allergies, and I keep not doing that. This is Dark Cloud 2. But you have to buy the holy water from him for some reason. Because I already have 4 in my inventory, and he just won't take it. I also got this controller, guys, and it's awesome. It's a 8-bit do... I'm trying to think of the right word of what it's called. It's an 8-bit do something or other. I'll put up a link for it in my link tree, because it's if you play retro games, it is an absolutely fantastic controller, and I do recommend it. It's only $30. It's wired. Some folks don't like that. I do like that. I feel wired controllers are more reliable. I think I passed it. Yep, there it is. Now we get him moved in. Actually, let's just get all the people we need now. We got to get the baker. And we have to get the sword lady. What else? Baker, sword lady. I think I want to say that's it. Yeah, I'm going to pick up some eye drops this afternoon. Sword lady's here. She wants to talk to Monica. Melaine, the picky one. I don't want to live in a straw house. It's Dark Cloud 2. It is available on... Oh, okay, I need to upgrade that sword. I thought I had already done one, but anyway. It's on PS4 and 5 for like 15 bucks if you want to play it. You can also get an emulated version, but you should only do that if you own the game. I have to say that legally. I can't control what you do. Why is the camera being so weird? I don't think it's the controller. At least get them all on the train. Now this... I hate this side quest here to get her. Because you'll go talk to Morton, who runs a shop here. And Morton will tell you, hey... Oh, no, I don't want a shop. Morton will tell you, hey, can you deliver those to my house? And you'll find out the party's canceled. But you get to keep those things. Oh, for sure. But more so than usual today. I love this controller. It's the same idea as the first one, but a lot more developed. Like, the combat's more developed, the, building's more developed. There are a few things about it that aren't as good. Like, I don't like the way the characters are designed. With the giant hands, feet, and heads. I'm just not a fan of that stylistic choice. But overall, it's a great game. Oh yeah, the crunchy bread, you get to keep it, and it fully heals you no matter what. So that's great to have in an emergency. So we gotta find the pumpkin field. Where is the pumpkin field? I know it's around here. Oh, there it is. It was just kind of out of sight. How did he not know his own party was canceled? That's my question. Like, say you're throwing a Halloween party and you're at work, you're getting ready to go home and set up. Would you not know if the party was canceled? Alright. He works at the pumpkin shop, which is over here. No, I keep for some reason, like, instinctively hitting up. I want you to come with me, dude. This quest is a middle finger to the players. It really is. You go through all that to find out the thing was canceled. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain. I'll give you that. Alright, so we have Polly. We gotta get Melaine. Yeah. It's a fetch quest, except you don't get... well, you do fetch. The problem is there's no delivery. So we're going to also grab Max's dad. That came out really wrong, but we're going to get him too, because I don't want to have to go back into his house ever again, because I get lost every single time. Well, that's something to look into. I know that there's like firmware for this where I can set the sensitivity to the buttons. The right The right trigger is a little sensitive for my taste, but that's okay. That can be adjusted. It's also better. It's still better than the one I had that kept coming unplugged. Alright. Max's dad's gonna give us a weapon to upgrade. I think he's in here. No, he's not. So, fun story. I bought... Yeah. Fun story. I bought a... I don't think he's through here. No, he's not. See, I can never navigate this house properly. Max's room is upstairs. I know that. But he ain't in there. Oh, here he is. Oh, I am gonna have to come back. Yeah. Giant mansion. Just no zombies. That's the problem. Okay, so what do we need to do? First, we need to... And thank you for the coin, Nick. For the, heart me. Guys, by the way, any of those gift... Those, fan club gift stuffs, I cannot talk today. I apologize for that. Any of the fan club gifts help me out a lot. We're trying to get me back to where I'm getting views. So first we're going to build a house for Gordon. And a house for Polly. Wait, check what we need. We need 16 bundles of hay, 2 rough rocks. Actually, no, we need 32. Okay, rough rocks, bundles of hay. Rough rocks, bundles of hay, and I think wood. Gordon gets a straw house because Gordon is not picky. He's a good guy who will understand that a free house is a free house no matter what it's made out of. Unlike Mullane, who will say, I don't want to live in a straw house. You gave me something fancier. Like, lady, you're getting a free house. Gordon's a good guy. Gordon's my favorite. Alright, so we need 4 more of those. 32 of these. Got to sell some stuff. I hate selling this stuff, but I could have just sold that. 8 of these. 32 of these. Why is it doing that? Okay, don't use the D-pad. That's what I learned there. Exactly. However you spell her name. Kenny, I think your last comment got filtered somehow. I don't see the context for that comment. Yeah, Gordon's he's a simple guy who appreciates the simple things in life. Hand him a piece of chicken, he'll eat the chicken and say thank you. Hand the chicken to Mullane, she'll say, this chicken is low quality. I don't eat low quality chicken. We are looking for everything, Goose. Send me a message or join my Discord and get with me. We need more of that. Join my Discord and I'll add you. It's in my thing. I don't either. It happens to me too, though. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I made that myself, actually. Gordon. Okay, he wants trees. You know what? Gordon's a good guy. We'll give him some trees. He deserves it. Yeah, me neither. Like, yeah, it's happened to me too. Gordon loves his plants. I'll give him a fruit tree, mostly because I need to take a picture of that. We'll need that to make, what you call it? We're gonna need that to make, life powder later on. You know what? A cart, reasonable. I don't know why I always completely exit. Put it nicely like that. Oh yeah, no, the whole thing's frustrating because they tell you nothing. They give you zero guidance on what to do. And the first time I played through this, I had Google open on my phone the entire time. Yeah, the weapon crafting in both games is phenomenal. That's by far my favorite thing about this series. And Dark Trinity, like, for those of you who don't know, I'm making a spiritual successor to this series because Sony refuses to allow it to happen, so I'm just going to do it myself. The weapon system is one of the big things. Yep, I'll send you a message. We'll talk on Discord. The weapon building is one of the big things I want to preserve and even improve upon a little bit. We're not going to talk to him yet because we still need to finish some things up. We're just looking for... Yeah, there it is. These things and these chests are so freaking hard to see. Can't they make them glow or something? I know like they're going for immersion, but... Okay, that's done. We're going to get... Where is she at? We're going to give this one to him. We're going to upgrade this just to have that done, and we're going to upgrade this Gladius so we can get Mullane, her picky self. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, have a mark, have them on the map, even put a glow around them. Even better. Even better. So I was talking with the person I'm working with on this game, and they were saying one of the ways you can point out things you can't see on screen is have the character look at them. We could even do that and not hurt the immersion. Okay, so what do we... Okay, we need to upgrade... We need to get... We're gonna get Mullane moved in. Oh, I don't know. Well, my favorite... I like the Jurak laser. That's my favorite ranged weapon for him. As for armband, I don't know. They all look the same to me. Whatever one's the strongest. I mean, they don't look the same, but you can barely see them. Whatever the strongest one is. As for swords, I really like the Tsukikage. Hang on. And then... Yeah, the D-pad's a little wonky here, but I think that's just the way I have it set up. Switch to that. I wonder if I could just fight directly with this thing, if that would be easier. This is just going to get status broken anyway. We got to get this to a build-up point and go back to Mullane. Get her moved in. Raise the culture, and then we should be able to... Oh, God! I hate these things. They're not as bad as they were in the first game, but they're bad. Okay, yeah, it's going to be easier just to keep this weapon out. Yeah, the Island King is a cool sword, but I don't think it needs the windmill on it. That's my only complaint. Which I know is the part of it a lot of people like, but... Always check rocks for food. Advice you can't use in the real world, but you can use in Dark Cloud. Yeah, it's weird. It's... And I know, like, it's an aesthetic choice. Dang it. But, like, all I can think is that thing's gonna get in the way when it comes to cutting. Alright. Mimic? No Mimic? Is the Muramasa the one that's really, really, really fast? My favorite sword for her, it looks like a katana, and it's super fast. It's flip, 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 flip when you're swinging. Yeah, that's probably my favorite. It looks cool, too. If I recall correctly, it's purple, and purple's the best color. Yeah, we're definitely not going the hammer route with Max this time either. Because the hammers are just too slow. Alright, Cyclone and Beast. We have both. Yeah, Sam Jackson gets it. Now just Beast. Okay. Yeah, some things just stick. Come here. Yeah, the problem with these things in this game is that you unlock when they go underground. Max is automatic? Yeah. Take that, pumpkin face. Anybody remember that movie, Pumpkinhead? That was a good one. That was a real good one. Yeah, there's if you spend your medals on that. I've never used it. I've known about it for a while, but I've never used the glitch before. I've only seen the first three. Were there more than three? Or was there just two? I can't remember. I know I saw at least two of them, and I think I saw a third one. Come on. No, I want you to attack that, Monica. Please. Right, the D-pad's wonky. That's okay. Come here. You know what I think the problem is? Bear with me just a moment, folks. Allow me to quickly fix some technical difficulties I'm having. I think the problem is probably that I just need to reset the D-pad. Oh, Poison Slash. We were just talking about you. Yeah, the Broken Dagger glitch I've used a couple times for fun. Yeah, I'm using the controller now. It's fantastic. It feels great. And it is very much appreciated because it doesn't come unplugged every 30 seconds. Excuse me. Kyle, thank you for sharing. Apologies for the eye thing. Once again, dry. Yeah, that's one of the goals on this run is to fully level up at least one monster form. Because we've never done that. And get all... We're doing a 100% run, basically. Okay. I'll take a free. It's the best in terms of fighting, too. Silver ball. You know, since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. You know, from Soho down to Brighton, I must have seen them all. But I haven't seen anything like it in any amusement hall. Oh, you know what? Y'all know what I'm doing. Oh, that's pretty great. I know you can get the skeleton form real easy. All you need... I'll show you guys if a skeleton shows up. All you need is holy water. Alright, let's see if that fixed the issue. It looks like it has. Nice. Beast. No, it... Oh! I see the issue. It's because I'm hitting the shoulder keys. Alright. What do we need? Beast. And we only have 3, so I'm hoping to God that's enough. It's probably not. We'll see you next time. We are here 4 days a week. Hopefully 5 soon, but stuff keeps getting in the way. Okay, so now we can go get Mullane. And I do want to level this up to 5 so I can status break it. Well, they won't, so I will, J-Mite. We're currently actually... Me and a small team are working on a spiritual successor to this series. There's concept art up on my page. Of the 2 of the 3 main characters. So all we have to do is get this to level 5. That's our next goal. Alright, there's the missing enemies. Little trick, by the way, if you miss Dran's Feather, turn your camera this way. You'll move almost as fast as you would in the first game with Dran's Feather. Ah! And thank God in this game your weapon doesn't disappear when it... when it busts. I really want to make a mod for this game where, or for the first game, where you can replace the beeping. Oh, it's a pretty intuitive controller. But I want to replace the beeping in the first game when your weapon is low on HP with the sound of Hank Hill saying, "Oh, I'm about to bust." Griffin Fork. Yeah, that would suck. In the first game, yeah, in the first game, if your weapon hits 0 HP, it breaks. The only weapon that doesn't break but resets is the base level weapon, which is garbage. Alright, we did that. First, let's go talk to Mullane. I hate that I can't reorganize things from this menu. That was such a nice shortcut in the first game. We need to build a wooden house, because Mullane won't live in a straw house. But, yeah, we need to go get Mullane, move her in. We're gonna save right now, because we lost a lot of progress last time. So we gotta go talk to Mullane. Then we're gonna use her to... We're gonna use the cliff knife until it's level 5. Break it down and put it on our main weapon. Yeah, the town building's really good. A lot of people like the first games better. I like the town building better in this game, I'll be honest. No, I upgraded the sword. Do I have to level it up twice? God, she is such a B-word. Alright, what do I have to do to level it up again? More Cyclone and more Beast. Okay, that's going to be rough because we're out of both of those things. She is so... I don't like her. I don't. We have one more Cyclone and we need Beast. What here will give me Beast? Any of this? Fish bait usually. Bones. No, bones give exorcism. This is gonna suck. What does this have? Tell you what, folks. Please don't do that, game. I know it's not an issue with the controller. It's something with my settings. See if that helps. I guess we'll break this down and... Yeah, if I can't beat them with my weapons, I do. So let's do this. I'm gonna level my current sword up to level 5 and then status break it to that sword. That'll be a heck of a lot quicker and we'll just work with that. Yeah, stylized graphics are the way to go. Because, well, back then they were. Because if they did things realistically, in 5 years it was going to look like garbage. So a lot of these companies knew they wanted to stylize what they were doing. That didn't work. This is gonna take a minute. Yeah, I found that out about a few enemies, actually. I just went by, like, how big they... Like, these guys I used to think were ride pod enemies, but they're not. As you can see. And after we do this... It's one of my favorites. After we do this, we really need to work on Max. My first time through this game, I didn't work on Max at all. I almost entirely used her. And then we get to the section where you have to be perfect. Where you have to be Max, and I screwed myself there. Come on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But I want this stuff before I switch. Uh-oh. That's a big problem. Because we're out of weapon repair. Oh, that's something I should have... Okay, well, we'll get as much as we can. Then we'll switch to Max and just switch back and forth. Power crystals are really nice. Oh, yeah, good point. Well, let's see if that's it. How's it going, Happy Monkey? Wow, good call. Good call, Robert. That saves us a little time. These are not ride pod enemies either, which I always thought they were. We just need to get this thing to level 5. Whoa. Excuse me. Dark Cloud 2 was fantastic. Enchanted, how's it going? Yeah, both these games just had fantastic soundtracks overall. Things are going good. Things are going good. If you mean with the games I'm making, slowly but surely. As with this game is not being terrible to me today like it was yesterday, or the day before, so... RN Jesus was not on my side on Monday. Forest Dew. That's like Mountain Dew, but... Oh, crud. Now, hopefully there's no more of those. The problem is when you take out the big enemies with the ride pod and then switch, it splits it among 2 weapons. I want everything on my sword. Well, there's only the 2 characters. I would say Monica because her combos are just better. Max uses a wrench or a hammer, and he's good for getting through shells and stuff, but that's about it. Yeah, that's an option. Check this out. Haha. Power crystals. I needed these earlier. And of course I would start getting them now when they're no longer... Well, I'll need them later, so... That's just rude. That was rude. That was really freaking rude. Oh god, I just quoted a viral sound. Kind of want to punch myself in the face. Yeah, empty chests are rude. Like, you may as well just not have the chest there. Oh, of course it was. I should have switched to Max. No, not now. Alright, we're gonna finish this floor and then go get some repair powder. We found enough to get us through the floor, but... That's not how you use a rifle, pal. Well, that's just life. You get your hopes up and then bam, nothing. That's just life. Not just this level. There's a big robot guy. You know what? I learned my lesson. Really? 2? Wow. That was rude. The chests on this floor are quite rude. Alright, so we're gonna go get repair powders. Then we'll work on his bell trigger. And we're gonna do it again. And we get Spheda after this, so that's... You guys will get to see me flail around in Spheda. The funny thing about Spheda is... The first 2 levels are by far the hardest Spheda levels. Wait, no. You're not gonna trick me this time. Quick second, folks. Quick second, folks. Alright, I'm back. So here's the thing about Spheda. The thing about Spheda is, like everything else in this game, it's randomly generated, so if you get a bad lie, you just do it again. You quit and you come back. Which is a huge pain because you gotta clear the floor again, but... So we need to go to here and get ourselves some repair powders. While we're out here, we may as well build, wait, we can't... Well, we could actually build Melane's house.
I don't want to live in a straw house. What kind of person do you take me for?
Oh, wait, no. He has the regular repair powder.
I'm all fancy with my weapons and whatnot, and I'm just not going to live in a straw house.
And he gets more and more stuff each time. Like, you can get... Eventually, you can get seal breakers from him, which break the seals on certain floors. For the time being, though... Oh! I remember the other person we had to get. Because we're going to need leather for it. So let's get leather. Those will add up. We don't need paint until way later. No, that's not worth it. We can sell that. So let's get the last person we need. You know what? Just in case, we're going to get more cloth, too, because she needs that, too, and I'm not going in and out of Max's house because it's terrible. And once we have her, we can work on building some houses. So, yeah. Alright, let's go get Adele. Not the pop singer, the maid. Pop singer kind of sucks anyway. Then again, all pop music sucks. I mean, how many times can you rewrite the same song, am I right? Oh, that's good. So whatever I have left, I can use. Is that who that song is by? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If a song goes viral on TikTok, I'm gonna hate it eventually. So I'm a content creator. I have to see like what's trending and what's going on and what I can use without hating myself. And I'm gonna hear whatever song that is that goes viral about 600,000 times. I've already taken a vow, though, to never use viral sounds. Because I'm gonna hate myself in the morning if I do. Because they're always just so ridiculously annoying. Like, you know, like the life hack videos where somebody does something like, oh my god, what the F? And, like, it's that same guy, doofy voice. You know what? We're gonna keep things positive. I'm not even gonna talk about this. Were we already over? No, up. Nope, that's back. I think it was this way. You see why I hate going into Max's house. It's cursed. Yeah, Adele is over here. Adele is the resident sad sack. Like, look at her. Look at that face. She always looks like this. I mean, a little bit. Oh, wait. Oops. Ah, stop just hitting the button, Matt. Alright, so now we leave, come back, and we got Adele. And we have everybody we need for that town. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Max's house is the most hard to navigate place in this game. Well, not really. I'm just bad at it, but... Alright, Adele, now you're with us. Yeah, I made a joke when I was playing, Oh! Yeah, let's get him while we're here. I want to show you a trick, Zombie Chop. I want to show you a trick that will make it easy. What if I told you that you don't? Let me show you a little trick. Yeah, we lost Monday's progress. I forgot to save. Well, I did a save state, but for whatever reason, it deleted itself. God! Okay. For whatever reason, the save deleted itself, and, so we're not using save states anymore. We're using manual saves, because the save states on the new version of PPSN, whatever I'm using, can't be trusted, apparently. Oh, crap. This isn't where I want to go. Alright, let's find the sheriff. Notice how I'm running. This is important for the trick. Notice how I'm running with where my camera is. Alright, Sharif. Let's get you. Alright. Keep your camera at this angle. You believe it or not, the character is moving like almost 1.75 times as quickly. The reason for that is because game design things I don't know how to describe, but your character moves faster if your camera's at this angle from them. You'll notice I'm not really sticking to any specific route. I'm not working to make sure I'm cornering properly. It's going to be rough because the camera kind of has a mind of its own, but... I'm not kidding you. That's this game's version of Dran's Feather. Unintentionally. It also works in the first game, but there's never really a time where you need it. It's still tight, and thank you for the, whatever the heck that is, the coins. Every bit of coinage helps because I'm trying to buy myself a new PC, and that all goes into the fund. And it's happening slowly but surely. Keeping the angle right is tough because the camera actually can crash into the environment. Such as the way things were back in the day. See that? 21 seconds short. And we got him. So now we can finish what we were doing. Typically, see, if you do that the normal way, you're going to come in within like a second of the time limit. Like, there's a name for doing that. Works in a lot of older games. There's a name for that technique. I just don't know it. It's a speedrun tactic. Speedrun tech. That's the phrase. I mean, that's not what that's called, but that's, the phrase they use to describe that sort of thing. Oh, I did it twice! Very quickly, we need to heal him. I don't see why, actually. Yeah, back in the day, we didn't have the internet either, so we couldn't... we had to learn that sort of stuff word of mouth back in the day. Wow, this weapon's taking forever to level up. Now, there's a reason I'm leveling up the weapon I'm not trying to build up. It's because I'm going to status break it. So we got to get it to level 5. You son of a... Yeah. I remember back in the day, like, going on the internet and writing things down because you didn't have a printer. Nowadays, you just pull your phone out of your pocket and check. There was a kind of charm to having handwritten notes about a game, though. I still do that. I have notebooks everywhere. Mostly because if I write something down by hand, I will remember it. That's a psychology concept called working memory. If you're actively, like, interacting with information as you try to record it or write it down or remember it, you'll remember it better. Oh, I remember guidebooks. Do they still make guidebooks for games? Like, I mean, I know they're kind of pointless, but can you get them? I know Skyrim had one, and that was the first time in my life I thought, wow, that's pointless, about guidebooks. Wow, dude. I still have a guidebook for Resident Evil 2 and 3 when it came... And thank you for following, Tien. Oh God, what was it called? Resident Evil 2 and 3, when it released on the GameCube, they had a double strategy guide for it, and I have both. Well, I mean, I have it, I should say. It's not both, it's one book. And it's well worn, it's used, it's crumbled, there's pages coming out, and I wish I hadn't done that, because it's probably worth a lot of money now. But I bought it to use it, what can I say? That's how I feel about, like, when it comes to collectibles, I have mixed feelings, because, like, I buy things because I want to display and use them. Like, I buy my Funko Pops, I take them out of the box immediately. Unless I know it's one that's going to be worth a few $100 in a couple weeks, it's coming out of the box, because I want to look at it. That's what it's for. Yeah, I have Fable 2 somewhere. Maybe we'll play that in the future. We tried to play it before, but, I know that, like, Xbox is talking about re-releasing, like, officially releasing emulators on PC so you can play your Xbox games. And what I've heard is they're using, like, some technology these guys came up with doing a port of Sonic Unleashed. And they're talking about, like, letting you rip official Xbox games to your PC and convert them to PC games. I hope they actually do that. That would be so awesome. Because, like, using an emulator is rough, because you have to run... Like, you gotta drag on your system resources running the firmware and stuff, and then you have the drag of actually playing the game. If you could just rip the Xbox games and play them directly as PC ports, it would be perfect. Oh yeah, I have cheat code magazines somewhere in a box. I don't know, I might have lost them in a move. Yeah, back in the day... Oh, one thing I really miss about the day of gaming magazines... what was I saying? The one thing I really miss about the days of gaming magazines is, like, rumors would spread, like, Nimbus Terrafo. Tell me, how many of you understand what I'm saying when I say Nimbus Terrafo? I want to know who got the reference before I say anything else. Yeah, Fable 2 was my favorite, though. Fable 3 was the weakest one, but still pretty good. Oh, you dork! Yeah, nobody got the reference. I'll explain in a second. Let me just figure this out. All right. So somebody seems to have gotten the reference, but yeah, Nimbus Terrafo was a supposed secret character in the first Mortal Kombat game. The rumors spread by the rumors started with a magazine that Ed Boon put out himself. That or a magazine article that Ed Boon put out himself. Tell me which one, guys, yellow or red? I'll take the first 3 votes. And people spent forever in the arcades. They spent hundreds in quarters trying to find Nimbus Terrafo. Nimbus Terrafo never existed. 2 votes for yellow. Always yellow. Okay, we got yellow.
Very good.
The correct... Oh, actually, either one would have been good. Either one. So it's kind of like Air Max, stuff like that. That's spread by word of mouth, and there was so much mystery with games back then because people would make stuff up, straight up just make things up. And it would spread around, and people would be looking for it. It was this huge thing that people would be talking about. And it just kind of, unfortunately, that's gone with the days of the internet, because you can just type... My favorite color is purple. You can just type into the internet, does Nimbus Terrafo exist? And Nimbus Terrafo, it'll just tell you it's not real. It's not as fun. At the same time, you don't spend years trying to beat a game. Yeah, like Mew Under the Truck, exactly. At the same time, you don't spend years trying to beat a game because you can look up what to do. That's a good thing. There is good and bad here. I'm not just complaining. No, yeah. Mew Under the Truck wasn't a thing. Nimbus Terrafo wasn't a thing. Getting Mew is a heck of a lot more complicated than that. You gotta actually play with the code and stuff like that. We just gotta get this to level 5, that's all. Come here. And what do we have over here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. I mean, I used to make stuff up all the time for old video games when I was in school, and I'm really good at, like, I'm really good at delivery, so, like, for me, when I make stuff up, I actually can get people to believe me. Like, there were people in my school, when I would make stuff up about video games, they'd be like, you lie all the time about these things, and I'm like, no, this one's true, and, like, they would go and try to do it. I miss those days. Nowadays, you just have to go on the internet. Excuse me. One of the things, like, I would make up would be like this. If you get just the right angle here and no clip, you can go outside of the level and find every item. The robot guy? I don't know. He's just a guy. Yeah, I've got a lot of hours. The thing is, I played the first one a lot as a kid. The second one I didn't play until I started streaming, because I played through the first one and people wanted to see the second one. I missed out as a kid. I asked for it a few times when I was a kid. I think I was like 9 years old, relax people. And I kept asking my mom to get it. And she said, no, you have this game. I'm like, no, I don't. I have the first one. Like, I knew nothing about the second one until years later. I replay this one a lot because it's one of the only games I get viewership with, and I'm fine with that. Like I said, I like the game. I never finished the end dungeon, but we are doing that on this playthrough. On this playthrough, we're going for hopefully 100%, which means both of them have their whatever weapon we choose at 100%. We finish all the Sphida. Oh, for God's sake. We finish all the fishing challenges. We're doing everything. Now I find that. Yeah, we'll start working on minigames once we unlock Spheda. Oh, yeah, those are the worst ones. Those are the ones that I'm always like, I'll just do this later. Because those are expensive, because you have to actually get the items to do it with. That's why I don't sell throwing items in this game. I'm going to come back through later on when I have a massive horde of throwing items. I'll be honest with you, I might actually just skip doing all of the scoops and stuff, because that's awful. But so far we have all the missable scoops, which isn't a lot because we're not far into the game. So I'm going to try to do it, but I'm not going to sweat it if I miss some of them. And thanks for following, King Koreba. King, thank you for following, King. I agree. Yeah, no, that's my least... The only thing about this game I really dislike is that. It's the fact that you have to do those Nothing should be missable in an open world game. Kariba. Okay, I gotcha. Like Karibo, but with Ba. Yeah, I love Dark Cloud. I'm making... So, fun fact, now that we got a few people here who are fairly new. I'm actually working on an indie game right now that's going to serve as a spiritual successor to this series. If you go into my videos, you can see some concept art for 2 of the 3 main characters. We're going 1 more character than this game and 3 less than the other one because 6 characters is just way too many. Especially when they all serve similar purposes. We might play... I keep trying to play Rogue Galaxy on here. I want to get into it. I like what I see in it, but I cannot, like, get absorbed into it the way I get absorbed into this game. I'll try it again, though. Maybe later this month. Maybe after we finish this one. Oh, for God's sake, come on, just level up! I never got past the jungle planet, the first one you visit. I want to primarily out of curiosity, just to see what the game has to offer later on. But there's no Georama, that's my problem. I really like the Georama. Do I have a key? I guarantee you guys it's going to explode. Oh, poison. No, we can deal with that. Oh, and that's a good find. Those coins, if we can't use them, they're worth a lot of money. No, it's not .hack, but we're going to play that eventually, because people have requested that, too. This is, Dark Cloud 2. I should have blocked. I got greedy there. Thank you! Jesus! Alright. So what we're going to do is, how many points do we have on this sword right now? We have 9. Okay, so we're going to put these 2 on there. I don't like this sword anyway, so we're going to go with the other weapon. We're going to status break this and use it to work on the other weapon. I really love the weapon building in this game. That's what keeps me playing it more than anything. That'll give us 18. Yeah, that will absolutely let this weapon upgrade to where we need it to be. Because what do we need for it? Cyclone, Beast in it. Okay, yeah, we're going to be fine. We could have gone this way, but we're not going to because we're already in it. Oh, you dork! But yeah, .hack is... We're gonna play .hack, because I got my hands on, like, the first 3 games, and there's, like, 50 of them. But, yeah, I got my hands on the first 3 games, and I've been meaning to play it, because a lot of people really want to see .hack. I don't know, probably... probably another hour or so, maybe longer, because it seems like we're getting good viewership today, so I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and leave if that's going to pick up a little more. And I really, other than working on stuff for Dark Trinity, have nothing else to do today. And thanks for following, Garyon. Garyon? Gary. Alright, so we just have to level this up once, I believe. No, probably twice, because we're going to need 5 status points for it. But once we do that, we can get Mullane. Gare Bear. And then we can finish up the village. Oh, the back. I really wish... No, I'm going to tell you guys something. I've been working on making this a full-time thing, what I'm doing here, for quite a while, so the follows, the likes, that all helps. I just want you guys to know that I've put a lot of hard work into it for the last 2 years, and hopefully it's going to happen. I had... Oh, I thought it was another robot. We'll see you next time, Kenny. Don't worry, we're here almost every day. Garyon, okay. Martingarian is a fish that you meet in this game. So that seems to fit. We just need to level this sword up twice. But yeah, guys, I do in my link tree I have a Discord. So if you're enjoying what you see here, I'll put a link here too, because people have been telling me lately that the link isn't working. I'm not sure why. I think TikTok just doesn't, or TikTok. I think that Discord just doesn't understand what a permanent link is. You know, insofar as it should be permanent. Oh, well I can't. Actually, I can. So bear with me just a moment, guys. I'm going to give you the link to my Discord. Don't worry about that. I'm just hitting a core. I need a new PC bad. Like, everything in this PC is coming apart, but she served me well, so she will be repaired. When I get my new PC, she will be repaired and used as my portable PC. She is not going to be disrespected in any way. Like, some people, they'd smash their old PC. See, to me, that is utterly ridiculous, because if you're not going to use it, you could give it to somebody who would appreciate it. I don't like waste. Poop is funny, waste is not. There, okay. Let me, real quick, I just want to pin that. I can't pin that. Okay. Well, anyway, folks, that's the Discord. Oh, I was wondering what was going on here. That's the Discord. If you want to request games, I have a very big PS1 and 2 collection. And a few other miscellaneous collections. I don't have everything, but if I have it, we'll try to play it. I got Dreamcast games, I got Sega Saturn games, we got Nintendo 64 games. Mostly they're in storage, but I play through emulators anyway, so it's not like I'll have to dig any games out. Okay, so how many points do we have on this? 3. Oh, 3, really? So this, we need 5 points, so we gotta level up again, just as I thought. Yeah, I'm really trying to bring, because the Discord used to be really lively. We had people in there talking. Well, I'm telling you right now, King. King Andrew. King Drew? King, we'll call you King. King, I'm currently making a spiritual successor to this series called Dark Trinity. You can see concept art in some videos on my main page here of 2 out of 3 of the main characters, and it's gonna be a while. It's not, I'm under no delusion that game design doesn't take time, but it's gonna happen. If they got to put my head on a robot body to keep me alive to work on it, they're more than welcome to do so. Matter of fact, this body sucks. Let him do that. But yeah, I've been trying to get the Discord living again. There's like 3 people there who talk now. We used to have a bustling community there, and I don't know what happened, but I would like to see my Discord get back to where it was before. I'm not repairing my weapon until it breaks. There's no point in wasting that. Ride pod fuel. See, I keep finding ride pod fuel now. I needed it before. See, now we're finding everything we needed a few minutes ago. If anybody's wondering, I turned the camera this way because your character moves faster. That's not a joke about, like, tricks we used as kids and superstition. That's actually true. I actually proved it a little bit ago. Now, y'all don't need to worry. This isn't like the first game where your weapon disappears if it breaks. Let's repair it anyway. Just get it done with. But I'm gonna get the weapon down to at least 1 hit point before I use repair powder. Whittle him down a bit. Not so much today. I only been playing for about an hour today. I've been playing it for a couple years, like on and off, if that's what you mean, yeah. That is a difficult question, Billy. Because it's going to depend on a lot of things. It's going to depend on your luck, in like, you know, in terms of the RNG. It's going to depend on how much of the side content you want to do. If you buzz through the game and you have a lot of good luck, and you get what you need right away, probably about 30 hours. But that, like I said, there's a lot of variables to consider. Considering this game is mostly run by RNGesus. I don't know what the speedrun times are. I never looked. I should try a speedrun of the first Dark Cloud game, though. That's kind of been my main thing for a while, that game. Oh, yeah, you could... If you do all the side content and really work on, like, getting everything done, you could probably put 100, 150 hours into one playthrough. And that should about do it. Oops. And there we are. Perfect timing. No, it is only on PlayStation. I mean, technically speaking, you could emulate it, but you should only do that if you own the game. I have to say that legally. But you can get it on the PS5 on PSN for like $15. Or if you have PlayStation Premium, you can play it for free. Wait, still? Still? How? Good God! It's still free if you have PlayStation Plus, if you have, like, the highest tier of PlayStation Plus. I don't, because that's a lot of money that I don't want to spend. Okay, at least we made it. Especially since I already own the game. Okay, now we can go get Mullane. What's that? Oh, right. Actually, it's a good idea to save. We can do that when we get out. Yep, me too. I've got my original copies, so I just emulate them. It's a lot easier, but I did buy them on PS4 and 5, hoping that... Oh, I saved over... Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. But yeah, I bought it on PS4 and 5, hoping support it might get us a new game, which was foolish. That's when I decided to do it myself. That would suck. Getting to the final boss and the whole game freezes up, I would be very upset. Alright. So now let's get her and Adele moved in. And then we should be ready to start playing Sphida. No, there. But yeah, this game, if you haven't played it, folks, is a really, really cool game. And for what you have to pay for it, price of admission is well worth it. Alright. So right now I need to write down what I need to finish up this village. And Kyle, thank you for following. That is also very helpful. Well, follow along, Terrence. Like I said, I'm working on a spiritual successor, so hopefully we'll get to see that one day. So we need 2 houses. We need a wooden house, so we need... Hold on. 10 rolling logs. Actually, we'll probably need 2 houses. We'll just do 2 wooden houses, so... Make that 30 rolling logs. We have enough sturdy cloth. We have enough glass material. We'll get 2 more sugar cane just in case. I still use notebooks, folks. I'm old. Actually, let's break these. That might give us enough. Alright, we're gonna put Mullane kind of away from everybody because she's not a good neighbor. Why is that happening? That is not something I'm doing, folks. Alright. Get her moved in. Alright, we got her moved in. We need 1 more house. 2 rolling logs. Okay, that's nothing. And Z, thank you for sharing. Also very helpful, considering TikTok lately does not want to give me my fair share of the algorithm, despite the fact that I'm doing exactly what I've always done. Sorry, folks. That was a miniature crash out. Where's the exit? There's an easier way to do this. So, what do we need? Logs. Okay. It's log, log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, log. It's better than bad. It's good. Everyone wants a log. That is deeply ingrained. How's it going, Justin? I remember you from last time. Just gonna go 5. Doesn't hurt to go over. Then we just need to... You know what? No. We're gonna get a whole bunch of clay so we can build pots, too. Because, we're gonna need culture. Oh, thanks, Zach. I made it myself. Without evil AI. I'm trying to be careful with what I use, too. Because, like, I made a face puppet that moved as I spoke. Put hours and hours of work into it. And people started pointing out that it was AI and my viewership dropped. And it wasn't AI. I drew it myself. It was just a really simple art style. No, it's AI. It's AI. So I had to stop using it. Right now I'm working on another one of those type of characters to kind of mess around with. And it's going to be in the style of Invader Zim. Because if you don't love Invader Zim, I can't help you. Okay, so one more house, move in Adele, and we should be ready to just culture spam. That sounds really problematic, what I just said. Culture spam. Oh, I forgot the rolling logs. Dang it. Alright. What drove me crazy, too, with the, the moving face thing I made, it was such a simple art style, and everybody was so certain it was AI, and I'm just kind of like, dude, this was so easy to make. The fact that you think it's AI tells me that, you know, if you would need AI to make that, that's kind of sad, honestly. We need 13 of these. I'm not speaking to anybody in the chat, just still venting about the person who wrecked my viewership by making baseless accusations. And, you know, if you know me, if you're somebody who's known me for a while, you know I am thoroughly against AI. Like, the other day I got into an argument with somebody who said, you know, AI is legitimate art just like anything else. Just like techno deathcore music. And I'm like, what the heck is techno deathcore music? I thought about, like, that scene from that old commercial, the you know, no texting and driving commercial with Fred Willard. He's like an old man dressed up as a kid, and he goes, "Huh, rad." That's what I thought of when the person said, techno deathcore. Alright, let's move Adele in. Alright. We got all our people. Now we just need to check for culture. 10 trees. Culture points. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make a whole lot of pots. How many can I make? Let's make 5 of these. Oh, we need rolling logs. So let's just make the rest of these and place them. I'm also on... Well, you're over on YT. I'm on TikTok as well. We're going to be adding... what do you call it? We're going to be adding Twitch as soon as I have a better PC and can run 3 platforms at once. It is a great game. Yeah, definitely worth revisiting. What was I saying? I lost. I got lost here. Yeah, I do listen to Norwegian metal and Wesley Willis, though. Rock and roll McDonald's! Okay, we're gonna go get some trees. Trees will help with culture. We need to get rolling logs. Yeah, I know something changed in the future. But we're gonna finish here first. And the chicken cow. Oh my god! I need to make that a reference in the game I'm making. I need to have an enemy called the chicken cow. That would be fantastic. I should say I listen to some Norwegian metal. There are some, how to put this? There are some moral issues I have listening to some bands, but there's a lot of great Norwegian metal that isn't part of that problem. We gotta get at least 20 of those. Alright, that should be enough to make the trees I need. We have, I think, 4 trees up, so we need 6 more. I don't know why I go outside when I can just fast travel from inside the train and save myself the time. Yep, new overlay. I made it a couple weeks ago. Believe it or not, making something like that is a lot more work than you'd think it is. Alright, yeah, we have 3 trees, so we need 7 trees. God dang it! Okay, what do we need to make the rest of these trees? We need 3 more water element. Okay. Well, we'll place them for the time being. Place them by houses so we get that culture bonus. You get a tree. Mullane doesn't get any trees. I don't like Mullane. Oh, great. I don't know which one of these people is Mullane, so Mullane's gonna get a tree. Alright. We need 3 more forest dew. Boom, boom, bump, 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 bump. Now, you know, now I got Rock and Roll McDonald stuck in my head, so everybody's gonna have to deal with that. Go to YouTube and listen to Rock and Roll McDonald's by Wesley Willis. Because if I have to suffer, so does everybody else. Great. No, I didn't mean to... Probably gonna need more of these in the future, so I'm just gonna get a bunch of them. Oh, wait, no. Haha, I learned this time. Nope. Alright. Now let's make the rest of these trees. I bought the wrong thing. Oh, for... We needed water element. Monica, get on that train. Okay, water element, not forest dew. You see where the confusion happened. Holy water. Okay, what can I sell? I guess 5 more of these. Don't need that one very often anyway. Wesley Willis was something else entirely. My favorite is the chicken cow, which I have decided will be a secret boss in Dark Trinity. That's happening no matter what I have to do to make it happen. This creature comes out when it is 25 degrees below zero. It can break a glass. It can also stab you in the... Can't say that word on TikTok. Now we're going to place our trees. Adele, you get an extra tree because you're not Mullane. No, wait, that's Aunt Polly. She definitely gets an extra tree. But Adele gets an extra tree because she's not Mullane. Everybody who isn't Mullane gets an extra tree for not being Mullane. Mullane only gets 3. No, you know what? Mullane only gets 2. Now let's see how we're doing. We still need culture points! Okay. You know what? I think we're ready to go do the thing. I think we're going to take a break from building and... Okay, where is the future gate? There it is. The chicken cow, the chicken cow. Okay, so now... He's not here. No, this guy's just selling hamburgers. There's no... Yep, we need to finish this. So we do have to finish the culture. Well, we are going to run around and see if we can find more chests. Alright. Wind crystal. That's what you call beans. Beans are a wind crystal. There's a change in the future. It said that, but there wasn't. I guess get the rest of those culture points and then see what happens. Make some torches. Oh! And make a fence around that guy, around the Furbits' property. So we're gonna need a absolute buttload of rolling logs. I just remembered what we have to do, actually. We're not selling that. That's just not going to happen. That's fine. We need more clay. And fire elements. Probably going to need more than that, so... A chest randomizer? I didn't know about that. I know that like there's an HD mod for this game and like a full enhancement mod for Dark Cloud 1. All right, where are my pot torches? No, make it 4. You get a torch. You get 2 torches. You know what? Yeah, Gordon gets 2 torches, because Gordon's just fantastic. Polly can have one. And Adele can have one. Did that do it? Nope. Oh, wait. Yes, it did. Okay, so now we gotta go plant the seed. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, right now I'm on PCSX, I think like 2.8 something. And like a lot of features from the Dark Cloud Enhanced mod just don't work on it, unfortunately. Plant the seed. I know I saw it. It looks like a walnut. There it is. And then we got to go talk to the people at Jurak's house and get the metal we need and get the forest dew or the sundew or whatever it is. Yeah, we need sundew now. And once we have that, we can fight the boss here. Spheda unlocks in the next dungeon. That's my bad. Okay, so we got to go over to Sindane.
Welcome. My store is
Okay, yep. Now we can get what we need. We're gonna need that later. That's good to know it's there. Or did they give it to me in the cutscene? I can't actually remember. Oh yeah, they did. This thing. So we need the badge that lets us transform into those flower guys. Which I think he has. Yeah, there it is. You should just give that to me after all the work I did. I mean, come on. We don't need nearly that much of that. No, I'm not selling that. Okay, so now we can go get our sundew.
Max, listen.
First, we're going to look around, see if we have any more chests. Because I always miss a chest or two, and my... whatchamacallit, my defense ends up being too low during the Zelmite mines. Nope. Okay, we're good. I really gotta... I have to pee, but I want to finish this before I do. Alright. I actually remember seeing them here. Leave me alone. That's a monster transformation. We have to find another one of these. I didn't really want to do that anyway. Okay, I swear I saw one here. We don't have much money, so we'll just... I guess go to the second floor, like I always do. And also on the second floor, we should see a skeleton soldier so we can get another badge. Then we'll do the boss. I wish it would load faster. Oh yeah, played by D. Bradley Baker. D. Bradley Baker really got into that role. No. Like, you could tell he was having fun with it. So we want to find ourselves a friend. That's not a friend. Not good. Ah! That shouldn't attack me. Thank you for following. Every single one counts, every follow, every like, because we're trying to build this back up to a point where I can do it full time again. Because TikTok basically took away all of my share of the algorithm. Where the heck are these guys? Alright. We'll just fight through every floor till we find one. Yeah, I never actually built any of those forms up all the way. It's just a lot of work, but I'm going to try this time. I'm going for hopefully close to 100% run this time. Forest bread. This is revenge because you're not a flower person. Come here. I need a fairy saw here. Wow, they're giving me a lot of those. Oh. No, we're definitely going to get that. There. Ride pod fuel is hard to find at this point in the game, and later on it's very expensive and difficult to make, so when you find it, you take it. excuse me. Oh, this is getting rough. I didn't pick up any of these chests because I didn't think I'd need them. And of course the fairy saw's on the other side of the web. RNG, not my friend today. Actually, it mostly has been. I can't complain too hard. Well, I could, but it'd be pointless. Map. Yep. All right, let's find the stick we need to break down that web, despite the fact that we could probably easily do it with a sword. Come on. Those things I really hate. Oh, come on. I just want to finish this area. Can't skip this. Or can I? Nope. See, I maintain that that could easily have been done with a sword and or flame. And that I did not, in fact, need to look for a special stick. Yeah, of course it was all the way over here. Alright, now they have to be on the next floor, the Hamaras. The great news is, as well on that floor, there will be, hopefully a skeleton soldier, and we can get that badge very easily. It's basically free. The dragon badge is the difficult one to get. Couldn't care less about that antidote. Quick second, folks. What's that sound? Don't worry about it. I think actually we were supposed to go... Oh, perfect. Okay. I don't have that character yet.
I've been getting a lot of sun drops lately. Got so many they're coming out my ears. Take some from me, would ya? Here.
Alright, we have that now, so we can finish this dungeon, but the first thing we're going to do is look for a skeleton. Because we can do this. And we don't have a lot of energy right now, or a lot of money right now anyway, so we'll take the half hit and just go do that boss. I gotta get the mayor. I just imagine that the mayor sounds something like this. Oh, Mr. Clown, please don't hit me. I'll do whatever you say. Oh, you hit me again. Oh. Alright, now we use the sun drops. This thing's gonna grow big. And the first thing we're gonna do before anything else... There's a way to get a picture of this thing, and it is a thing. A scoop. Do we just need a picture of the whole flower? There we go. That's one scoop we're gonna need, and it's also something we'll need to get a character later. So now, we're gonna fight this boss. We gotta get a picture of the boss, too, I think. Monica's all grossed out by it. That's this whole cutscene. But I guess we can't skip it. Somehow I never noticed that Max falls on his face there. Yeah, she's all grossed out. We get it. Oh, that's not what I intended to do. This is what I intended to do. I guess that's not a scoop. Oh, okay, I remember now. We want to break these. And then she's going to release 7 things we have to destroy in rainbow order. That ain't gonna work, lady. Oh, wait. Do we need a picture of the flower, too? No, I think we got what we needed. Oh, no! Oh. I guess we could use one of these. Alright, now we have to take out all of these things in order of the rainbow. That is Roy G. Bipp. Red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, purple, or violet. So look for the red one. And we gotta do so quietly, because if they wake up, they'll hurt you. So red's gotta be over there. Problem is, it unlocks you. Thankfully, they only take 1 hit, but it unlocks you the second they see you. Orange. Heal. Yellow. Green. Blue. I just kind of brute force my way through this every time, if you can't tell. Indigo. And violet. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not doing that. We're just gonna have to miss that scoop. Alright, so we've done that. And now we're going to save, and unfortunately, I have to head out, folks. I got some stuff to do today, and we've hit my usual mark anyway. Usually I stream 2 hours in the afternoon, and I try to stream in the evening. I just haven't really been able to lately. So if you want to join me again, 2 p.m., Eastern Time, Monday through Thursday. Sometimes 8 p.m. It just depends on if I can actually make that happen. But for the time being, folks, it's been fun. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for joining me.